What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time, we headed back to camp after dealing with one cryptid, and on the way, Sharon told Reen her full story, how she ended up being a part of Ouroboros, that she was originally part of another group. It might actually have the info here in her, yeah, she was part of an assassination group known as the Moonlight Horse. But once Ouroboros basically squashed that group, they took whoever was remaining, which ended up being her and two other people, basically into their fold. So Sharon and then two others ended up being, well, actually one other became an enforcer just like Sharon, and then the other one ended up becoming an Anguis, but we'll obviously learn more about the other two at a later time some point. But yeah, so now Sharon has gone back to help Irina now that she's here. You know, obviously you have the inspection team all here, and we're just gonna head to Crossbell City because we're gonna check things out over there before we head over to take out the monster, the other cryptid that's said to appear. Yeah, I may as well just teleport there. It is a shame that even though we get to come all the way to Crossbell in this, in Cold Steel 3, we don't get to fully explore Crossbell City here. So it's just staying floating. The Panther Grove, we saw it from the highway. It feels like it's up there looking down on us. I suppose it's just going to stay there for the duration of the inspection. It's most likely too big for the airport to accommodate. I heard that the airport lanes are to be expanded to 250 yards throughout the Empire. Huh, does that mean they must be planning to use more airships of that size? Or maybe airship carriers is a better term. Anyway, let's check out the city as we head to the East Road. Understood. Let's go, Yuna. Alright. Did I say too much? Well, we can't really avoid it. The annexation really has brought a number of problems into relief. You got citizens all over the place. The screen cars are being withdrawn. They remind me of when the annexation was announced. Though the faces back then made me much more nervous. The last time I saw Princess Alphen was the medal ceremony of the Northern War. She's become even more beautiful. Looks like Prince Oliver is doing well too. And it's been 4 months. I heard she became the student council president. She's all grown up. I didn't think she'd be coming with them, though. What's wrong, you two? Sorry, that broadcast. It felt really strange not to see my brother there. Prince Oliver's personal aide is Lieutenant Colonel Mueller-Vander, right? Yes, I'm so used to seeing my brother at His Highness's side. But ever since last autumn... Kurt, I don't really know your situation, but... I was just wondering. Why wasn't Speaker McDowell there to greet the inspection team? Wonder if Reen never met him. Crossbell's most famous politician. He used to be the mayor. He's currently working for the Governor General. He's in charge of overseeing the provincial legislature. Yeah, it wouldn't be unexpected to see him here as one of the local representatives. I'm just worried that he might have gotten sick or something. That's a good point. Both of you just focus on our missions for now. We beat the first cryptid thanks to Sharon's help. But if we encounter another one, we'll need to handle it on our own. If we aren't careful, it could kill us. Good point. I'll focus on the here and now. Yeah, we can worry about the other stuff later. Let's get this done quick so we can have some free time afterwards. Yeah, that's the spirit. Show me what you've learned over the last 2 months. You're the one who needs to be careful. We weren't the ones standing around with our eyes glazed over, chuckling to ourselves. Ah, I suppose he did seem a bit preoccupied earlier. I'm guessing he was thinking about Alyssa. Well... No, my guess it was the 2 girls who were on screen. Princess Alphen and the dark-haired girl was with her. After all, that dark-haired girl is the person Instructor Rean cherishes the most. Don't word it like that. Cherishes the most? The dark-haired girl. I've occasionally seen her with Her Highness before. Ahem, well, she's my little sister. Sister? Through adoption. Adoption? Is it that shocking? Anyway, Altina, just stop butting in. My sister is friends with Her Highness, so naturally I'm acquainted with her as well. It's been a while, so I'm glad to see them again. I remember you being more than acquainted with her. During the Civil War, you rescued her from the Panther Girl and held her tenderly in your arms. Held her? This is great. Oh, and by the way, Instructor Rean wronged me twice. To be specific, he watched me sleep and he made me... Wait, what? Altina, stop. Don't say it like that. They'll get the wrong idea. Well, it's true, so what's the problem? Anyway, once we check everything here, let's head out onto the East Highway. Yeah, ideally, we students would like to handle everything on our own. Altina, are you okay with that? I have no objections. Guys? Hurry, Allie, hurry up or he's gonna do stuff to you again. I thought I'd be guarding Prince Cedric, but perhaps I should have been guarding Princess Alphen from a certain individual. Guys, I think you've... What? Never mind. Poor guy. It's like he actually did anything wrong. I mean, yes, he was carrying Princess Alphen, but he had to. After that, Rean was able to clear up the misunderstanding. Altina admitted she'd been a bit misleading. Afterward, they took a break and resumed their special ops missions in the afternoon. Alright, I guess we'll head to the highway now, then. Hey, Linde. I was on my way home when I saw it. A shadow that I hadn't seen darkened the sky since the Civil War of the Panther Girl. You seen that airship before, Linde? Yes, she fought with Thors during the war. In fact, she's seen more battle than any of you. I never knew. It's not like I was tearing up the battlefield or anything. Still, that airship doesn't exactly bring back fond memories. Linde? Oh, sorry, you must be busy. I didn't mean to take up your time. So you're headed to the highway? Take care out there. Yeah, thanks, Linde. Got some citizens here. Guess we can say hi to Becky real quick. See if she has anything interesting to say. Wait, what? Roy is working at Becky's shop? Or I guess it's his shop, but I have to admit I didn't expect them to bust out something like that. Now we really can't afford to lose to them. Which reminds me, you got any news about that one topic, Chairman Moores? Oh yes, the recent shifts in Heimdallar's finances. Companies from Crossbell are being brought left and right recently. Since the incident with Crossbell Times, it's just been a buying frenzy. That we, BAM, have to have a consultant or something giving him advice. Hey, Chairman, something's bothering me a wee bit. Oh, is she talking about finances, possibly from wherever Hugo works? Maybe she's looking into that. Oh, hey, you're outside right now. Alright, let's go. Shall we get going? Yep. This is the road that leads to our Marca village. How convenient for them, they get little bikes, whereas the SSS in the first game had to walk everywhere. Well, I mean, we did have the buses, I guess. Alright, let's get going. The cryptid was spotted in a swamp off the highway. I have additional information from Chief Plato. Oh yeah, it was the weird 3 plant things. Randy said there was a cryptid nearby that looked like a carnivorous plant thing. I doubt it's the same one, remember the lake? Yeah, but we should still keep on our toes. We'll be proceeding straight down the road. Shouldn't take too long on bike, thankfully. Sounds good, let's wrap this up before the end of the day. We ought to survey the area in general once we're done too. Shall we be going? Back down to the 4 of us. Wonder and Albert. Orcus Tower looks massive even from here. The Rhineford building looks enormous too. Pretty sure it retained all 16 floors the IBC had. That makes it smaller than its headquarters, but it's nothing to sneeze at. Should make a great shot for Vivi, yep. Perfect, I'll send it to Vivi later. It would have been even funnier if he took a picture with Linde and sent that to Vivi. Yeah, we still haven't ended the day from the previous picture we took, so we haven't gotten that reward. Cute. Chrono Drive. You know what? I'm just gonna walk. I don't really like using the bikes. Although it does make that kind of hard. It's just so much nicer to walk everywhere. Power up. I don't know how many turns it lasts for, though. Oh, okay, 3 turns. Yep. We'll be fine, though. Oh, some new seeds. Alright, we gotta hand them off, like on its own. Yep, right up there, okay. I guess the bird wasn't as tough. Alright. Well, they've been turning around more now. Unless I'm just having really bad timing. What else we got? There we go. Level 27 for our boy Rean. Nice that they're all bunched up.
お宝発見。
Alright, let's do it.
俺の番だな。よし。よっ。
Burn.
行きます。
行くぞ。そこだ。
追撃します。続けてきます。
行くぞ。よし。
行くわよ。そこ。私の番です。
Oh, I didn't even see the slime over there.
はい。はっ。今だ。
さてと、それ、敵集団を撃破。先に進みま
There
し
you
ょ
go, level 24, everybody.
う。各よし。
Oh, did Yuna get a new craft? Oh, Brave Smash. I thought that would have been like Lloyd's thing where he flies forward.
はっ。せい。いつでもいけない。
Oh, this just has a fishing spot down here. We don't need to go here.
せい。
これは。
せや。いいのか。
Gale.
早く。
私の番ね。
Oh, it is. Why does it say it fires a blast forward?
わかった。
行きます。そこです。
もらった。
とどめです。
行くぞ。崩れた。今開けろ。
了解しました。それ。
I'll have to read Yuna's ability again, because the way it's worded is not exactly what it sounds like. Okay, how close are we getting? We're almost there.
せい。いいぞ。せい。
チャンスです。行きます。ブリューな茎。行くわよ。
Fires a highly charged blast of energy. That is not what it does. She propels herself forward.
崩れた。
Alright then, though, whatever.
よし。行くぞ。
行くわよ。はあ。
俺の番だな。せい。
私の番です。
行くぞ。
続けてきます。
行くぞ。聞くだ。
さてと、ブリューナク起動、照射。よーし。
Smash!
僕の番だな。
私の番です。ブリ照射。
行くぞ。僕の番だな。
よ
よくやったな、ユーナ。
まこん
はっ、いつでもいける。
Ew. Alright, the bikes that we're not on. A fork in the road? Going left should take us to a rural village, right, Yuna? Yuna? Oh, yeah, Armarka Village. They're famous for their fresh vegetables and special honey. That does sound tempting, but we don't have the time. The marsh is in the direction of Tangram Gate. Correct, the map also indicates we only need to go a little farther before going right. Let's move on. Yuna? She said she would focus on what we need to do, and now she's back to not focusing. Is that? What in the world is it? That should be the Tangram Gate, shouldn't it? Hold on, it's much bigger than that. They seem to be doing construction on it as well. What's going on? What's that big thing where the gate used to be? A large construction to fortify the border gate between the Empire and the Republic, just as my information said. Allegedly, it is to be roughly the same scale as Guerrilla Fortress. What? It's planned to be the size of the largest fortress in the Empire? Seeing as Yuna wasn't aware of it, they must have just begun construction within the past few months. But if that's the case, being built at an incredibly quick pace, I wonder if it has something to do with the inspection team's visit. Seriously, what's going on? They're just coming in and doing whatever they want to my home. Yuna, I'm sure this is a shock to you, but we need to prioritize our special operations missions right now. The swamp where the cryptid was spotted is further ahead on the right. Correct. The swamp should be beyond those tracks. Let's go, Yuna. Alright. I can't afford to stand here shocked. I need to stay focused. Well, it would be nice if you would start. I mean, I totally get where she's coming from and how she feels, but it's like she just said she would focus. Alright, we'll grab the chest on the left and then head down to the right. Obviously, I already know they're not going to want us going that way. This is very different than how you got down here before, though. This is it. It's such a peaceful place. Yeah, there's a boathouse here, so anglers use this spot sometimes. Well, this is where the original fishing club had to hide out when they were kicked out. Do we have the exact location where the cryptid was sighted? Beyond that gate right there. Yes, according to the request documents, beyond that gate. It seems to be locked. I wonder if whoever owns that boathouse has the key. Let's go see if anyone's home. Is it still gonna be, you know... excuse me. Is anyone home?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, it's Kenneth. Is that you, Kenneth?
あれよく見たらリンくんじゃないか久しぶりだね
Huh? Him too? Yeah, he's one of my classmates from Thor's. It really is weird, like, just living our life at school, how many we're coming across. Kenneth Lakelord. What a coincidence this is. I never expected to run into you here in Crossbell. I heard you became an instructor. I take it these are your students? My name's Kenneth Lakelord. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Lakelord is in the famous fishing gear company? Oh, so you've heard of them. Kenneth here is the second son of the Lakelord family. He's also a member of the Imperial Fishing Club, just like that fisher we met in Sutherland, Annabelle. Oh right, her. I heard about that. You happened to run into her on your journey, huh? Maybe us anglers just attract other anglers. We're drawn together by fate. Could be. I'm surprised you came all the way to Crossbell, though. Never would have guessed I'd meet you in a boathouse out here. To tell you the truth, this is where my brother was living for a bit while I was at the academy. Wanted to see the place for myself. It's a famous spot where members of the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fisherman's Guild had a fierce battle. Oh, so if you did that side quest, that's where it happened. Oh yeah, I think I remember the sign on the fishing place on E Street changing for a while. The world of angling is deep. So what brings you guys to my humble abode? You come here to investigate too? Actually, yeah, wait, too.
おや、お客さんかな?
Oh hey, we saw this guy earlier. We saw him in the city. Oh, sorry about that. Did I disturb you? He's obviously some no-name NPC if they gave him a voice, though. Haha, no worries. Are you headed out? Yeah, I'm going to get back to my field work. I can't stop thinking about that mysterious grass. Mysterious grass? Are you talking about the scarlet grass? How did you know? Your uniforms tell me you're from a school in the Empire. Who might you be? Pardon us for not introducing ourselves earlier. We're from Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. I see, Thor's, I'd heard they opened a branch campus. Oh, excuse me, I haven't introduced myself either. Professor Lugman.
私はルーグマン。とある大学で客員教授をしていてね。いろいろと興味深い話ができそうだ。もしよければ聞かせてもらえないか?
I need to be honest with you, Lugman. I need to be real with you. Every time we meet a professor, not like every professor we meet, but every time we meet a professor like this, they end up being a bad guy. So you'll forgive me if I don't trust you right off the bat. First it was Weissman pretending to be a professor. Then it was Joachim. So I'm gonna take anything you say with a grain of salt for the time being. Wait, does this mean you teach at the Imperial Academy? Why yes, I specialize in geology. Seeing as we're both educators, I'd say it makes us colleagues. Although I never expect to find myself saying that to the famous Ashen Chevalier. I'm flattered. So you're here in Crossbell as part of your work? Yes, in a sense. I'm collecting geological distribution data while on vacation. I'd been going around the province before I realized that I'd nearly used up all my vacation days. So I rushed over here to do my final survey point before I head home. He was telling me some interesting stuff about the water quality in a bunch of different spots. That's so? Well, you're certainly a field researcher through and through. Is the Academy really that famous? It's one of the most famous out there. Some even consider it the height of Imperial Academia. There are many famous scholars and researchers there. Yeah, they're almost countless. Also. Oh. Gideon, the man known as G, was once a professor there. Wait, so if you're a professor at such a famous place, that must mean you're pretty famous yourself, right? No, not necessarily. I'm just a visiting professor. I find your special operations missions much more intriguing, actually. It's unusual for a military academy to do work like this. I'm surprised to hear you discovered a link between the grass and the cryptids. Yeah, though we haven't found anything conclusive yet. You said yourself you found scarlet grass at the back of the swamp? Yes, just this morning when I went out for my geological survey. I'm no botanist, but its unusual color and glow certainly stuck with me. It may also have something to do with the nature of the soil in the area, so I wanted to investigate it once more. So that grass is in the swamp too. Its relationship with cryptids is becoming much stronger. Yeah, we should go check. As we explained, the cryptid makes the area extremely dangerous. Would it be alright with you if we carried out the rest of the investigation? If it's truly that dangerous, I suppose I have no other choice. But if you're able to collect a sample of that flower, could you bring it back to me? I might be able to get more information from a botanist friend of mine back in the capital. Well, sorry, but I think the grass may be too dangerous. It would be better if you gave up on it for the time being. I understand it wouldn't do for some mishap to occur while transporting it. Kenneth, please give them the key. Why are you saying it like that? Alright, got it. Here you go, Reen. You can use that to get to the swamp. Please be careful. Thank you, Kenneth. Is everyone ready? Of course. Let's get going. Kenneth. That's pretty useful. Alright, well, this is probably a good stopping point because I'm sure the fight will lead into something else for us heading back to the city or whatever. So we'll go ahead and handle whatever's back there next time. Wow, this is actually much further than I was expecting. Oh wait, where is it? Well, let's just open the lock first. Alright, it's open. Let's start our investigation right away. The scarlet grass was seen at the back of the swamp. Let's be on our guard. Oh, okay, yeah, it's all the way back there. Alright, so next time we're going to quickly walk through here and inspect the scarlet grass and then see if a cryptid appears. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.